Russia, the whale of whales. Rainbow everything, buying all the sales. In Dokkan battle, I reign supreme. 10K stones, it's not a dream.
What's going on, guys? Brother Russia here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we got the EZA for TEQ Super Saiyan Broly. Finally, I mean, we've only been waiting for this for a very long time. But we finally got his EZA. He is weak to, of course, legendary power because he is an LR. And the category that he is weak to is bond of parent and child. So we've got a team ready to go. We're basically just going to run a superhero team here. And we're probably just going to blast through all of these stages. Basically anywhere that we get a chance to actually use Beast Gohan, we may as well, because there's going to be just no stopping him here. The best way to put it. But we did finally get this TEQ Broly's EZA. Like, we've talked about it for a very long time, and they finally decided, you know, to release him. And they actually made him pretty good from what we've, like, the info that we've got for him. Oh, look, there's some personal missions. Okay, cool. But they actually did make him very good. So let me get him pulled up right here. Okay, so he is now a Resurrected Warriors Key 4 150% leader, and 100% and Key 4 to Extreme Tech. On his 12 Key Super, this is in his base form. 12 Key Super raises attack for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers defense. And then on his 18 Key, he greatly stacks attack, greatly raises defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy, and massively lowers defense. Now, the attack stacking is actually going to be very good for post-transformation, because post-transformation is where he's going to get crazy. Now, but before we actually hop into what he does post-transformation, let's talk about what he does in the rest of his base form. It's not really too impressive, to be honest with you. Like, if we actually look at it in like comparison, it's really not too like eye-popping. So he gets 3 key, 200% attack and defense. He gets an additional 120% attack and defense when he performs a super, plus an additional 120% when he performs a ultra super, so an 18 key. Gets an additional 50% attack when the target enemy is in attack down or defense down status, which he actually, you know, does himself by lowering defense. Plus an additional 3 key, and launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super when facing only 1 enemy. And then gets an additional 5 key and launches an additional super attack when facing 2 or more enemies, and then transforms when conditions are met. So it's really just, if you're fighting 1 enemy, you get 3 extra key, and then you do just an additional attack that can be a super. Otherwise, if you're fighting 2 or more enemies, you get extra key and a guaranteed additional super, which is pretty good considering, you know, how hard this Broly actually will be hitting. And then if we go into him post transformation, which his transformation condition is super easy. It's actually like one of the easiest ones. It just transforms from the 4th turn, starting from the start of battle. That's it. Nothing special to it. Just transforms turn 4. So on his 12 key post transformation, he raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers defense. Still, same thing. And then on his 18 key, he greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy, and massively lowers defense. And then for his passive, he gets 4 key, 220% attack and defense. He gets an additional 120% attack and defense, and launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super when he performs a super. Chance of performing a crit hit plus 6% for extreme class allies for 2 turns. plus an additional 166% attack, and guards all attacks when performing an ultra super. So this is actually kind of like pretty new, I think. I don't think anybody else has had this, but you basically, he gets guard when he does his 18 key super, which is kind of obnoxious, but you know, I guess it is what it is. They wanted to make him, you know, good. So he gets also a additional 100% attack when the target enemy is in attack down or defense down. Plus he gets an additional 4 key and launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming super when facing only one enemy, or he gets 6 key and launches an additional super when facing 2 or more. So kind of same concept as his base form, except he just gets 1 extra key compared to what he got in his base form. Now his active skill can be can be activated after transformation. And he gets 24 key and 48% attack for 1 turn. So for that 1 turn, I mean, you just really, like, whenever you really want to just unleash a powerful attack, that's the time to use the active skill. This is the best way to put it. But yeah, you know, from everything that we've got here, like with his kit and everything, this BROLY actually seems very good. And I'm also doing this video post the time that we've gotten the new information for the new legendary Super Saiyan BROLY that's coming for part 2. So it is actually very nice that, you know, we got a base form BROLY that can transform into legendary Super Saiyan BROLY in part 1. So there's no name conflicts. We have this BROLY who's a Super Saiyan BROLY that goes into legendary Super Saiyan BROLY, so there's no name conflict. And then the new one that's coming out is a legendary Super Saiyan BROLY, which again, no conflict with the names. Very good. Like, I'm glad that Dokkan actually listened to us from last year, because a lot of people did complain. You know, the whole thing was Zamasu. A lot of people did complain about it because, I mean, realistically, it made sense. They literally just called him Merge Zamasu, even though he was like the corrupted version, but they didn't name him that way. And you couldn't run him with the Int Zamasu that was out at the time, which didn't make sense because that was literally like his best linking partner. So, you know, now that we've actually, now that they've actually listened to us and, you know, gave us what we wanted, it is good to see that they are, you know, hopefully going to be starting to do that more often. Either that or, you know, they could just get rid of the same name issue. Just let same names link up together. Because they did that for the typing of the units. You know what I mean? Like before, you know, here's the thing that, you know, some players, some of you guys may have not played back in the day, but before you were never able to run the same named units on the team. So let that kind of sink into your head. You were not able to run, essentially, like if you had one Ultimate Gohan on your team, that was the only Ultimate Gohan you could run. You could not run multiple Ultimate Gohans. Or if you had a base form Goku on the team, you couldn't run any more base form Gokus. So they've definitely come a long way since then, but I feel like we've got just a little bit more to go. And honestly, I think either same name linking would be great. And like, you know, same name linking would be cool. You know, I can understand if they didn't do it to where, you know, like the friend and the like the friend leader and your leader didn't link up. That would make sense for me. But, you know, like, let me run like int BROLY, like we'll say like int. Oh gosh, we died. You know what? That was probably my fault for not paying attention, because the gammas are not on Bond of Parent and Child, and I've literally just been auto moding this entire time when I should have just picked a Beast Gohan here instead. But you know what? That's on me. That's on me. I lost the burst mode. That's on me. Or not burst mode. An EZA stage. That falls on me. It won't happen again, I promise. But yeah, I mean, if they just did, you know, same name, linking, I think it would be pretty beneficial. You know, I don't really see like an issue with it. Like, I don't see an issue with you running base form Gokus and letting them link up together. Like, I don't really see the issue with that. I guess some people might, but I mean, I don't personally have an issue with it. I think it'd be good. Then you can run like a full like UI Goku team and all of them can link together. Like, let me link this TEQ UI Goku with the STR UI Goku. Like, let me just link them. Why not? Why not? You know, just let it happen. But I guess maybe, you know, maybe that might be like a future update or something. But I would definitely say, you know, I'm sure a lot of people have gotten this EZA done already. So let me know, you know, what your guys' thoughts are on this EZA. Like, are you guys enjoying him? Is this, you know, exactly what you wanted? Or do you wish that they did a little bit more with him? Like, me personally, I think that they did a fantastic job with this EZA. I don't really see any issues with it. And they kind of gave him what he needed. So, you know, he is going to essentially hit harder, but he's still not going to have a lot of defense to me. You know, they did give him like guard and everything, but that's not until his, until he transforms and then you do his 18 key super. Then he'll actually guard. But until then, you know, he is just your essential run-of-the-mill. Essentially, he's kind of like your run-of-the-mill EZA right now. He's gonna hit really hard, but other than that, I don't think he's gonna do much other than just hit hard. But, you know, we'll test him out. We'll do a full rainbow video for him and everything, you know, actually see how he performs. You know, take him into a couple of different events, see what kind of attack stats we can get out of him. Plus, he links up perfectly with the new TEQ LR BROLY. So, I mean, he's got a perfect linking partner right there. So, yeah, we'll run like 2 of them. We'll see if we can just get a bunch of, you know, we'll get a bunch of his links active and then just see what kind of damage we can do. Now, I'm wondering if he can actually hit, like, I wonder if he'll hit as hard as Jiren does after he gets supered. Because Jiren can do up to like a 60 million-ish attack stat, to be honest. Because I've got him rainbowed on my like JP version, and using him there, when you get him transformed, you get supered, and then he supers afterwards. I mean, linked up with TEQ Jiren, he's smacking for about 60 million damage. So, you know, not to say we're gonna get carried away, but I think, you know, we'll see what happens. Oh my god, I messed up. I accidentally brought the gammas again. Well, if I die, that's on me for just going through this so fast. I didn't actually mean to do that. Hopefully, you know, we can get 3 supers off here and, you know, get that damage reduction, get a little bit of defense going. Maybe we might be okay. I mean, they are actually hitting him for a pretty decent amount. I think as long as we don't get supered right here in slot 1, we'll be okay. Oh yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. This Vegeta can probably do a good amount of damage too. If I finish this fight, we're close. Go ahead and super Vegeta. Don't super Gohan. A lot of attacks right there in that middle slot. For an EZA, I feel like that was a lot of attacks. Alright, let us go ahead and we'll just finish this fight probably right here. But yeah, definitely another pretty easy EZA. I don't really think that these EZAs are even difficult anymore or anything like that. So we're just here having fun, knocking them out real quick. Then we get to go use the units. The nice thing is with this BROLY finally getting his EZA, I can finally put him back into like my battlefield team. Because I used to have him in there for a very long time until he just couldn't take any more damage. And then I had to finally release him. But now we get to put him back and have fun with him again. So we will definitely do that. But there we go. There is all of the EZA done. Make sure we get our mission here, get our extra 3 stones. And let's go over here to the Awaken tab. Excuse me. Hello. Let's go over here to Extreme Tech. Go ahead and awaken you. And boom. Extreme EZA. So there you guys go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, hit that like button. And if you guys are new here, hit that subscribe as well. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.
Brother Russia, the whale of whales, rainbow everything, buying all the sales. In Dokkan battle, I reign supreme. 10K stones, it's not a dream.